Good afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Monday afternoon. Cold weather, it is here to stay, at least for now. Plus, a man found dead in Theodore near the train tracks has been identified. Plus, Senior Bowl week is here. Those stories and more on News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. So happy to be with you on this Monday afternoon. Are you bundled up? I know you are. If you're in your house, you're nice and warm. But the minute you step outside, it is cold. And it's pretty much going to stay cold all week long, which, it is winter, but we've been kind of lucky with a mild winter, but it is going to stay cold. Ice should not be an issue or anything like that, just frigid cold. So, you got to wrap the pipes and bring in the plants and the pets and check on your people and all those things. But this week, it's just one of those weeks where it is going to be frigid. All right, let's take a look at our big stories at this hour. One of the biggest weeks in the Port City is here, the Senior Bowl. The festivities especially start this week with the FCA Senior Bowl Student Rally. Some of the best college football players will practice and showcase their skills in front of NFL scouts and coaches Tuesday through Thursday. The Senior Bowl is Saturday at 1:30. Number 4, crews have cleared an overturned semi on I-10 in Baldwin County. Take a look, the crash shutting down I-10 westbound near the Daphne exit. We don't know when it flipped, but we saw it around 8 o'clock this morning. The truck was gone by 10. We're not sure if anybody was injured. But again, that accident has cleared, so you should have no problems if you are heading into Mobile. Number 3, a woman from Theodore has died after a car crash over the weekend. State troopers say the crash happened just before 5:30 Friday morning on I-10, about 9 miles west of the Mobile city limits. The SUV, occupied by 2 people, left the roadway and hit a bridge support column. The passenger, 69-year-old Minnie Cochran, was taken to a Mobile hospital for treatment but later died. The 57-year-old driver was also hurt. His condition is unknown. Number 2, Mobile police have identified the man found dead on Friday in Theodore. Police say 30-year-old Thomas Nelson Jr. was found dead on Smith Street near the train tracks after 3 a.m. Police believe he was hit by a train but will not know for certain until the autopsy is complete. They are still investigating the incident. And number 1, a winter storm moved in from Texas to New England with record snow and ice accumulating in states to our north. We got some storms over the weekend, but now it is just cold. In the wake of the front that moved through yesterday, bringing us a lot of rain and storms, that cold has settled in. Temperatures this morning were in the 20s across the board with the wind gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour. Wind chills in the single digits and teens. Highs this afternoon are going to struggle to get out of the 30s with upper 30s and lower 40s likely. Wind chills will top out near freezing. Another extreme cold watch is in effect for tonight for temperatures in the teens and 20s once again, and wind chills in the teens. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. Okay, now we're going to get to our question of the day, and we're asking you about the Alabama High School Athletic Association ruling on Friday about how, long story short, how private and public schools will not play each other in the playoffs. So let's take a look at some of your comments. We asked you what your thoughts are on the AHSAA announcement. Let's see what you have to say. Jeremy says it's about time. All the cheaters going to be so mad. Mary says private schools have stacked the deck for decades. This is a small step toward fairness. Wiley says private schools always had the unfair ability to recruit the best players to their schools from public schools in their area, giving them an unfair advantage. They should have their own league. And Steve says, at the end of the day, it's still going to be the same schools winning state championships like it has been for the past 20 years. Public schools recruit as much as private schools recruit. All right, great comment, Steve. Thank you. Mandy thinks this is great for public schools. She says her daughter goes to a bigger private school, so it kind of stinks for who we have to play in our area, but I understand why they wanted the change. Charles says, I think they did great. I'm glad the change is finally happening after all these years. So David loves it. Richie loves it. Perfect. About time. I love it. Mike does not love it. Quinn says it's a travesty for competition. So, yeah. So there's a lot of people have very strong feelings on both sides. I have read a lot of negativity about the decision. A lot of people very upset on Friday, but then when you read our comments, a lot of people are happy about it. So, it's kind of whatever your worldview is. That's just how you feel about it. But that was the ruling on Friday. Okay, now we're going to talk about the NCAA, and that is our poll today. Should the NCAA rules regarding player eligibility be updated? Should the NCAA rules regarding player eligibility be updated? Yes, no, or no opinion. Yes, no, or no opinion. So if you want to chime in on that, you can, and you have until 5:30 tonight to vote in that poll and answer our question of the day. You will find all of that information on WKRG.com and WKRG's Facebook page. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for me here on News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. I'll be joining you this week for the 4 on 5, so I will see you at 4 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock with Peter Albrecht for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock. Have a great afternoon. Bundle up, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.